It's Friday! You know what that means? Only one thing. I'm Mike Dixon, Simply Your Device, coming to you, as always, on the entrance of the New Jersey Turnpike. Exit 2. Running a little late. Was going to try to do a little alternative route, but let's keep it what works, you know? As you can see, the sun's finally coming out after a dreary few days. A very cold 36 degrees here in South Jersey. How y'all doing? How was your week? Did you enjoy your tech? Today's December 9th. Ever so closer to the wrapping up the year, Christmas and all that happy stuff. Just a little closer to the holidays. I'm looking forward to the time. S22 video doing well. Thank you everybody for turning out for that, checking it out. New subscribers. I picked up another one or two or three. I'm sorry to say it that way, but the count is getting bigger. I'm glad everybody's joining the membership, the crew here. And if you're first time here, consider joining the crew. Consider subscribing to Simply Your Device. I am working my tail off to try and do 2 daily vlogs and a video in the middle of the week. Yes, I set a schedule. Hopefully I can stick to it. Today's video is being brought to you by Samsung A52. I have it set on the highest setting, UHD at 30 frames per second. Tell me what you think. I know it probably lost stabilization in doing so. Let's see something here. Go wide out. Huh. There's one other one, the 2x zoom. A52's been an interesting device. I'm enjoying it. I actually like it. I liked it from the day that I got these phones in my hand. And I say these phones, this is the phone that is handed out to our guys out in the field. Does repairs and whatnot. Some do well, some are they don't care for them. But that's not what I'm here about today. Now, this is an AT&T locked device. Now, I have a burner line that it's been on the chopping block. I've been saying I'm getting rid of this line. That's it. I'm not going to spend any more money on this line. And in the Twitter post, I showed a picture of me holding the SIM kit for an AT&T line. I really want to see what this phone can do using AT&T. Now, surprisingly, the Boost mobile line worked on this. Granted, Boost is using AT&T towers, and there's a reason why I'm talking about this. For one, our company uses AT&T, and the guys have horrendous service, and I want to just prove to myself, make sure when I say this, that I firmly believe some of these plans, that people have older plans that don't get upgraded, don't change. It could be a bonus, or it could be a minus. I know myself, I'm on T-Mobile. I'm on an old plan that, for the betterment, is I never hear my son who uses gigabits, data, like how I would love to eat chocolate chip cookies or potato chips. He just devours gigabits, like 30, 40, 50 gigs of data, and yet he's never said, Dad, it seems like I'm getting throttled. The data speeds are slow. So there's no cap to this. But there's the Magenta plan, Magenta Max, where it's supposed to be uncapped, unfiltered, unabridged data. But I know, getting back to what my other point of this is that there are plans that are the speeds are capped, the data is capped, the performance is capped, it's restricted for whatever reason. And I think that our company does not want to, for whatever reason, change plans. Be it price, probably. So I wanted to see what this phone can really do with a proper AT&T plan using 5G. Now, let me just tell you, I got to try and do this in about 6 minutes. I always like to keep the vlogs under 15 minutes, if not 12. 12 is the sweet spot, 12 minutes. Pick up the SIM card, I get home, and of course, there's always an interruption. My friend comes over and, we got talking. Heck, I even invited him for dinner, made some dinner, and my friend Joe, always having some kind of trying to understand. And Joe, I love him to pieces, man. He's trying. He's doing a great job transitioning from a flip phone to a smartphone. He really is digging it. So anyway, after a while of teching out with him, I kind of had to say, hey Joe, I got things to do. So I finally got upstairs and got the SIM card, getting the port number, getting things moved over. And all right, AT&T's how it is you start the activation, and then if it has the instructions, if you want to transfer your number, call dial 611. Well, I did, and they apparently close. They close at 9 o'clock. Like a lot of these carriers anymore. There's no 24-hour service, which I get COVID. I get that, but it's over. Come on, man. Where's the service? All right. So I was given a temporary number, and I'm messing with it. And as I posted on Twitter, I'm going to try and grab these pictures somehow and put them in the video. Speeds were really good. Really, really good. The symbol on there showing 5G plus. Now, mind you, this is AT&T, the company that was blowing smoke up our butts, saying they were the first ones that had 5G with the 5GE, which was a big pot of poo. Lies, and they got away with it. So I even switched to Wi-Fi in the house, and I showed this plus symbol with that. Wi-Fi calling worked. The plus symbols were showing up. It was really, this phone was on fire, like good fire. Like it was like, wow. All right. Next morning I get up, go to work, blah, blah. There's a time at work. I said, all right, let me call AT&T, and let's start the port in process. I want to keep this number. An hour and 10 minutes later. One more time. An hour and 10 minutes later, I finally get the number ported over. You know what the lady asked me? She wanted to, because I was porting from a partnered MVNO, a Boost Mobile. She says they use our service, our AT&T service. Just put another SIM card in. What are you talking about? I don't have another one. I bought one. Oh, you don't have another SIM card? No? How do you think this is working, lady? I bought your SIM card and put it in your phone. In your AT&T phone. Oh. I said, do you mean I got to go out and buy another one? Now I'm really irked. I bought this SIM card at Walmart for $10. I was hard to swallow. $30 for the service and $10 for a SIM card, and she's telling me I got to go get a new SIM card? No. You port my number over like any other carrier does. An hour and 10 minutes. And things still weren't right. I had to reset my account. I had to go into the website and start a whole new account. My account number changed. Everything. It was the most frustrating, ridiculous thing I ever had to ever do. I've had port-ins, and they can be a bit challenging, but this was the worst port-in. So after a while, of course, Google messaging, Android messaging was all whacked out. Now, I will say this. I use almost 2 gigs of data doing different things on that old line. And they refreshed everything. So I started with a whole brand new 5 gigs of data. And they pushed my renewal date by a day. And so I guess the only kind of positive thing out of this. But I had no Wi-Fi calling. The data speeds are slower. I don't have 5G with a plus symbol. I don't have the plus symbol anymore when on Wi-Fi. I'm like, are you kidding me? So I called them up and said, what's going on? I want my Wi-Fi calling. Because I'm hitting the button and it's acknowledging that I'm hitting the button. It's trying to activate Wi-Fi calling and says, problem with it, try back later. Right on the phone. So I get their people on there and we do network reset. And I wiped out a few other things. Had to reset some things. Wi-Fi, I think was one of them. Put the password back in. And at this moment, I didn't check this morning. I still don't have Wi-Fi calling. I don't know my data speeds. I was at home on my home Wi-Fi, but at home it just showed Wi-Fi, no plus symbol, no nothing. And I'm on my Wi-Fi for the T-Mobile Wi-Fi, which would normally, most of these phones would show Wi-Fi 6. And I'm just like on Wi-Fi. Now I'm teching out on this, okay? So anybody else they could care less. Hey, I'm able to make calls and get to my Candy Crush. But I want everything. I want everything that phone can get because it had it. It had it. I'm not impressed with AT&T. It's overpriced. It makes Google Fi's plan look much, much better. Which, by the way, Google Fi in the description help the channel out. If you're looking for a new phone service, try something out. Google Fi, hit the description down below and help the channel out. You get 20 off. I get 20 credit. That would be super if you were considering doing that. I'm going to wrap it up here. 14 minutes into it. It's getting close to my limit here. I'm Mike Dixon. This is Simply Your Device. Have a great weekend. Monday's going to be an interesting day. Friday Night Tech Talk. I almost forgot. I'm going to be on later on. Put in the word of the day, FNTT, Friday Night Tech Talk. Put that in there. That means you stuck around and saw it to the end. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your tech. I'm out.